Okay, starting a new race with GT3 in Sportsman class. Bill Porter is currently in the lead with 22 laps. Roger DeVagno with 21, Jim Bell with 21, Victor Abreu with 19. Fast laps, Bill Porter turned to 5.282, Roger DeVagno a 5.305, Jim Bell a 5.553, and Victor Abreu a 5.769 on red. So there's our stats. Let's go back to the racing scene. Roger. Well, Roger popped out on the restart. He's back in. Got Bill Porter chasing him. Jim Bell in the blue car. And Victor Abreu in the green Porsche. Roger's trying to hold off Bill Porter. They're both passing Victor Abreu on red. Red's the toughest lane we got, so you don't win a race on red, but you can lose one on red just by not being careful. All right. Bill Porter has cut down Roger's lead on this heat. Might even get by him in the next corner or so. I think he's going to pass him. All right, Bill Porter just eased past Roger. He's still one lap down to Roger. He has to pass him again somewhere. Oh, Roger just rolled. And Bill Porter stayed on the track. Roger rolled, and so Bill Porter has a half a lap to make up to, he's got to pass Roger one more time to take the lead. So they'll both be on the same lap here shortly. All right, there's Roger. And Roger came off again. Bill Porter's still on. Roger's got to calm down, take a deep breath. There, Jim Bell is on the same lead with Roger. Bill Porter is now in the lead. There goes. Man, this is a tight race. Bill Porter still has the lead. Roger DeVagno are on the same lap. Bill Porter is about to cross the start-finish line. And so he's got a half a lap on Roger DeVagno. This might just be Bill Porter's day on GT3. He's driving real well. He's not coming out of the slot. Roger's feeling some pressure.
10 seconds left.
And Jim Bell's off.
Go. 5 seconds left.
End of heat. All right. At the end of 3 heats, no, it's 2 heats. At the end of 2 heats, we got Bill Porter in the lead by half a lap over Roger DeVagno. Bill Porter, Roger both at 43 laps. Jim Bell close behind with 42 laps. Victor Abreu at 38. Segment laps on that heat, Bill Porter, Roger DeVagno, and Jim Bell, all three got 21 laps that heat. Victor Abreu got 19 on red. He did come off once on red, and it cost him a lap. And then running red is a slower lane also usually, so you usually give up a lap there. So we have 2 heats down. We're going to be starting the 3rd segment. Roger DeVagno had a 5.146 on his lap time. Bill Porter a 5.259. Jim Bell a 5.464. And Victor Abreu a 5.900. So got a good race going. I think it'll stay tight. Victor Abreu will probably pick up a lap on green. Maybe pick up a lap on the field if everything goes well. Jim Bell came off on the front straight, came out of the corner a little too hot and coasted all the way to the driver's station.
Ready.
Bill Porter's on orange right behind Jim Bell. That's the yellow car's Bill Porter. Then the other yellow Corvette is Roger DeVagno. The green car in the front straight is Victor Abreu.
Yellow flag. Ready.
It's Jim Bell in front of the driver's station in the blue car. Jim's trying to make up a lap. Here's Bill Porter just past Victor Abreu.
Yellow flag. Go. Halfway. Yellow flag.
Phil, if he's got here, just go ahead and let it run. Okay. Thanks for that narration.
Ready. Go. 1 minute left.
Bill Porter just came off. That's Bill's first off in a while. Jim Bell's off. That's a track call.
Yellow flag.
That's a track call. Thank you. You did good. Okay. You want to come narrate? Come on down here. I'll let you narrate.
You won't like it. You won't like that either.
Ready.
I put them buttons there where I could, thinking I had everybody covered.
Go.
These D-slots really bite you. Jim Bell out again on the front straight, just killing him.
Seconds left.
20 seconds left in this heat. Bill Porter is trying to pull a lap on
10 seconds
Roger.
left.
He's only about a half a lap ahead. And
5 seconds
Bell's
left.
out again. And end of heat.
Heat over.
All right. Bill Porter is still in the lead. Got Bill Porter with 23 laps at heat, Roger DeVagno with 22, Victor Abreu 21, Jim Bell on red, struggled with 18. Jim Bell normally drives better than that, but he just was a little off on his timing today. So total laps, Bill Porter is in the lead with 66, Roger DeVagno a half lap back at 65, Jim Bell with 60 laps, Victor Abreu with 59. I think Jim Bell and Victor Abreu are the only two that have run red so far. So the rest of the other two still got to run red, and red's just a tough little lane. Fast laps, Roger DeVagno turned a 5.162, Bill Porter a 5.203, Jim Bell a 5.563, and Victor Abreu a 5.687.
Go.
Roger DeVagno's turned a 5.190 this heat already. He's quite a bit faster than Bill Porter. Bill's on white. White's a tough lane. White goes to red next, so things could change this very heat. Bill Porter's running a 5.96 is his fast lap. Roger just passed him, and Roger just rolled in the corner. So that gave gave him a good half a lap to 3/4 of a lap. Roger will have to run him down again. Victor Abreu and Jim Bell are racing for 3rd place right now. Roger's about to catch Bill again already. Bill's just got to stay cool and get through white and red. Roger still has to run white and red. Roger's off again under the bridge.
Yellow flag.
That just gave Bill Porter about a whole lap. 5:09.5 right before he wrecked.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
Roger's off again. Had the button killed.
Heat over.
Heat over, into heat. Okay. So Bill Porter's still your leader. Bill picked up a lap on Roger. Roger was running too hard and got knocked off a couple of times. So Bill Porter's your leader at 87 laps. Roger DeVagno at 85 laps is 2nd place. Jim Bell in 3rd place at 81. Victor Abreu with 79. So I think both Jim Bell and Victor Abreu have both finished running red, I believe. And Bill Porter now has to run red. Roger has not run red or white, so he still has those two ahead of him. And we'll have to see how this shakes out. Fast laps, Roger turned a 5.095. Bill Porter a 5.496 on white, which is a pretty reasonable time. Jim Bell turned a 5.582 on green. Victor Abreu turned a 5.660 on blue. So that laps that segment. Bill Porter and Jim Bell each turned 21. Roger DeVagno and Victor Abreu each turned 20. So we'll go back to the track.
Ready.
Hey, Bill.
Thanks for the flowers, they're beautiful.
All right, just had a track call. Bill Porter still in the lead. Roger
10 seconds left.
is on red now. No,
5 seconds left.
Roger's on black, excuse me. Bill Porter just finished red.
Heat over.
So Bill Porter just finished that heat on red. He got 21 laps that heat, more than anybody, which is unusual. But Bill Porter's at 108 laps. Roger DeVagno is at 105. Bill Porter should be, he should win this race because he's already cleared the hurdles of the hard tracks. He's moving to green. Roger DeVagno goes from black to yellow. We're 6 heats in, then yellow goes to white. So Roger's going to finish on red. And so he's got a rough road to hoe. Jim Bell has run the hard lanes. Victor Abreu's run the hard lanes. So they could move up. It's going to be a race for second place, clearly. So anyway, Bill Porter got 21 laps. Roger DeVagno, Jim Bell, and Victor Abreu, all three got 20 laps that heat. So we have Bill Porter at 108, Roger DeVagno at 105, Jim Bell at 101, Victor Abreu at 99. Fast laps, Roger DeVagno clearly turned the fastest laps at 5.119, and Bill Porter on red ran a 5.370. Victor Abreu turned a 5.525, and Jim Bell 5.527. So we'll go back to the racing. All right, here goes Bill Porter and chasing Jim Bell. Bill just pulled out track.
Yellow flag.
I got him. Okay, here we go.
Ready.
So Bill Porter just passed Jim Bell. He's chasing after Roger again. Jim Bell and Victor Abreu are racing there for third place. There's Victor Abreu just came out. That gave Jim Bell the lead on that, I believe. Bill Porter just passed me on the bank. Roger DeVagno just passed the bank, wrecked under the bridge.
Yellow flag.
Bill Porter is right there in his rear view mirror. Bill about to enter the bridge.
Go.
Excuse me. Jim Bell, Victor Abreu chasing Jim Bell. Roger de-slotted again. Roger's pushing too hard. Pushing too hard, Roger.
Ready. Go. Yellow flag.
There's Roger and Jim Bell.
Halfway through the race. 1 minute left.
Yep, Roger just got by Jim Bell. Coming out of the donut. Bill Porter is just kind of trolling to the finish line. He's got 2 heats to finish. He could just drive Miss Daisy right now and still win. So Roger and Victor Abreu are running right there. Roger's just got to take it easy and
Yellow flag. Go. 20 seconds left.
20 seconds left of this heat. Jim Bell and Victor Abreu are racing for third place.
10 seconds left.
They can keep it in the slot.
5 seconds left.
See that catch right out of right field.
Heat over.
All right. Bill Porter, 3-lap advantage at 130 laps over Roger DeVagno. Roger at 127. Jim Bell at 122, Victor Abreu 118. So Jim has a 4-lap margin for third place. We got 2 heats to run, heat number 7, heat number 8. So if Jim can keep it in the slot, he'll pull off third place. If not, Victor Abreu will be gladly there to take it away from him. We got a 3-lap advantage by Bill Porter over Roger DeVagno. They're both into the good lanes. Roger is going to run orange, and then after orange, he has to run white, which is not a bad lane. It's just right there between green and red, and it can be a challenge if you don't practice it. Bill Porter is on his way home. He's going to be on blue this heat. He ought to be able to do real well on blue. All he's got to do is take it easy, and he's got the win if he just takes it easy. Roger's got second place if he just takes it easy. If he pushes trying to knock Bill off the top, he can do it with two heats. He can gain 3 laps in 2 heats as fast as he is, but if he continues to deslot, it'll cost him, and he might end up in 3rd place instead of 2nd if Jim Bell has a good race. So let's see how this next one ends up. Oh, not really sure how that happened. All right, here we go.
Ready.
We got Master Ceremonies Phil Sloan running the buttons. Oh, Roger's off under the bridge.
I use it now. I only use it when I go over there.
Ready. Go.
Oh, Victor Abreu's off into the bridge. Jim Bell smacked him. Is Jim on the track? Okay.
Ready.
Everything will work out all right?
Go.
Jim Bell deslotted on black. Roger deslotted on orange. Jim Bell off on black.
Yellow flag.
They don't give me any credit.
Halfway through the race. 1 minute left. New lane record for Roger Diving. Yellow flag. Go.
Jim Bell's had a rough heat this heat on black. He's deslotted 3 or 4 times. And another, again, on that sharp corner. He hits the throttle before the marshal can get his hand off the
5
car.
seconds left.
5 seconds left of this heat. Victor Abreu's only off 1 time. End of heat.
Heat over.
All right, let's see what stats have changed. Yeah, Roger DeVagno turned a 5-0 on orange. Bill Porter a 5.258 on blue.
I gotta get me an angle on here.
Victor Abreu a 5.237.
That's on there. That's on there.
And Jim Bell a 5.495. Now, laps per heat. Bill Porter and Roger DeVagno each turned 22 laps that heat. Victor Abreu 21. Jim Bell dropped 3 laps to Victor Abreu in that 1 heat. Jim Bell at 18. So that closed the gap up on several things. Bill Porter and Roger are still at a 3-lap spread there. Roger is only about 2 3/4 laps down. Jim Bell and Victor Abreu, they're a lap apart, but Victor Abreu's only about 8 feet behind him at the end of that last heat. So as soon as Victor Abreu passes him this time, possibly, he will only have to pass him one time in this heat to take third place away from Jim Bell. So that's a close race right there. So let's go back to the track and we'll finish the race. Victor, you're only a lap down. You pass him twice, you can have it. That's the race right there between Victor and Jim Bell. Well, it's a good race. It's a good race. That's the key. Whoever stays in the slot wins.
Ready.
All right, already had a little mix up there. Put a little stress on the racers. Oh, Victor Brew outed on the curve. What are you doing up there? Whew, somebody's off. Who was that? Roger DeVagno. Jim Bell's off on the bridge.
1 minute left.
About half a lap between Victor Abreu and Jim Bell. Less than a half. Down to probably about 30 feet. Victor Abreu is climbing up. Oh, and Victor Abreu came off on the turn in, entering the straightaway. Man, that was getting close.
Ready.
Very close, Victor.
Go.
And he's out on the start, on the restart.
Yellow flag.
Try it again.
Ready. Go.
And Victor's out again. Jim Bell just gained a full lap on Victor, so Jim Bell should be third place.
20 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
Jim Bell trying to give it back to Victor.
5 seconds left.
End of race. End of race. Wow, what a race.
Checker flag.
Third place was tight. So you have Bill Porter winning the GT3 Sportsman class with 173 laps. Roger DeVagno came in second with 169 laps. Jim Bell third place with 160, and Victor Abreu half a lap back at 159. So we had Bill Porter turn 21 laps that heat. Roger DeVagno, Jim Bell, and Victor Abreu all turned 20 laps that heat. That was a good tight race for third place. Fast laps, Roger DeVagno turned a 5.239, Bill Porter a 5.309, and Jim Bell, Victor Abreu a 5.263, and Jim Bell a 5.530. So we're going to break for pictures and look like a bunch of smiling Bobs. All right, pretend like you had fun. Very good. Thank you, gentlemen.